It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Eagles and the Niners, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
It was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
The mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. Take it in at the 3. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma. They go play action here on first down. And right away, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
So first and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Mitchell going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the... And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 40-yard touchdown. Mitchell taking it in from a yard out. And the 49ers will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. And, you know, listen, there's 2 ways to get the number 7 seed. You can back into it or you can charge your way into it the season. But ultimately, once you're here, you can throw that out the window. You've got to come to play.
Yeah, you just think of that phrase, any given Sunday or Saturday as the case may be. And even though this is a 2 versus 7 matchup, don't think for 1 second that this game's going to be a pushover. Anything can happen once the playoffs begin.
First carry now for Alexander Madison. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolls through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
This is brought in at the 21. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10. Here's Purdy on first and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. And he finds Tyler Croft. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down, here's Mitchell. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
On first down, Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to work this down at about the 32-yard line. So great throw right there. And what a regular season this rookie had. Piloting this offense, guiding them to a division title. And they get the home date here in round 1 of the playoffs. But, Charles, how do you think they'll play it here? Will they run the same kind of wide-open offense they've run all season? Or do you think that they'll try and take some pressure off of the young fella?
Oh, I think they're going high, wide, and handsome in this one. I think it's all out, just as they've been doing all year long, because I think if you try and pull it back now.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Purdy now to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing is Hurts. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Running from the shotgun with Madison. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Going to run with Madison again. Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Now play number 8 on this drive up the first on third. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. This from 44 yards out, left hash. The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. He goes 95 yards to the house on the kick return. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Philly. 71 yards. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. Gainwell is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Gainwell again. And not a whole lot there as he'll get him down at about the 2. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are back within a score. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So that drive, 4 plays, and it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Play action, now Purdy. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Purdy buying time to his left. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Holding. Offense.
Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one.
Still 2nd down.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Back to throw, Purdy. That's complete to John Ross. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Purdy off the play fake. Rolling to his right. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. They run over center with Mitchell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Holding. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They go play action here. Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, 31 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Holding. Offense.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. Well, we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. Or maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
From the 6. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wild card. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Takes it at the 7. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Now, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 45 on 2nd down. Purdy looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first down, it's Purdy. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through. And the lead now 11, 24-13. And they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Wide receiver A.J. Brown. You see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looking really, really sharp. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is Alexander Madison out of the backfield with it. Past the 20. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
Holding. Offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes at that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. This goes out wide from Madison. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
Going with their tight end on 4th. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Mitchell. And some room to work. And all the way down to the 42. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. And a quite appropriate gain as well. 49 yards on the ground. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Niners continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Now Gold for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Touchdown! A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And they are looking good. A two-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. They'll start with a run by Mitchell.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And some space here. 99 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the second round.
I know the game's not over, but there's...
First down, Purdy. Going deep downfield for Ross. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Open man, that's Devon.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is going to be 49er football.
We have seen this before, and we know.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
From the 30 on 2nd down.
Hurts.
And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. To throw again on 2nd down.
Hurts.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Quick slant here to Smith.
The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Hurts.
Touchdown, Eagles! A.J. Brown saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
That's caught, but he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Right back to Mitchell on second down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Right back to Mitchell on second down.
And he's got some space here.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Another run with Mitchell. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
A give here to Mitchell. He's got it to the 43 here.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
And the Niners will continue on as we say so long, everybody.